And PMI plays a big role in helping the government to acquire blood donations amidst the pandemic. It faces an even bigger challenge as demands for convalescent plasma to treat COVID-19 cases soars. So PMI is now 76 years old, and how will they continue to serve the country going forward? We will discuss it with PMI Secretary Jenderal Pak Sudirman Said. Halo Pak.
Good morning, Pak Sudirman.
Good morning.
Hello, Paul and Sana. Good morning.
Hi, thank you for joining us, Pak Sudirman.
Thank you.
Pak, the first question, how does PMI see its 76 years of service?
So first of all, thank you for the opening, just the history of establishment of PMI. And this year is come to the 76th of the PMI inauguration.
Yes.
I think first of all, we are being grateful. The age of PMI is as old as the Republic of Indonesia, and we want to continue serving the people, and we want to continue remain as the trusted organization, being neutral, serving all people, no matter the religion, the political association, the race, and everything. So I think that is what we feel now in PMI, and we like to strengthen our organization through modernization.
Okay.
We like to go more digital operation and continue promoting service to the people.
That is great, Pak. And you personally, what have you learned or what experiences have you gained since you first got involved with PMI?
I think I'm lucky to be joining PMI because after traveling around from Aceh to Papua, from Manado to Ambon, and visiting all the branches, I found that this organization is a trusted organization, supported by the strong committed of the volunteers and ready to serve. And I think, especially during the pandemic, they are the one who never stopped serving people from the beginning. And I think this is quite making me proud as part of the PMI.
Okay. Pak Sudirman, you have mentioned that this pandemic has been a challenge for PMI, but how much has the need for blood increased during this pandemic, and how does PMI meet this need?
Actually, it is not increasing the demand, but instead the supply is decreasing because people at the beginning of the pandemic is kind of a concern to come to the blood center. And the fact that the mobile unit of blood donor cannot operate as in normal time. So we have to be creative to maintain the blood supply by means of reorganizing the way we manage the blood donor. And also we have to knock the door, we have to work together with the strategic institutions such as police, TNI, and other institutions. And we work together with the community because the community can gather all the donors, all the volunteers, and then we organize the blood donor in that communities.
Is that currently the most difficult challenge that the PMI is facing, sir, during this pandemic, or is there perhaps other more increasingly difficult challenges as well?
As you mentioned that the blood service is only one of the services, but I think many other challenges we are facing, including how can we operate in a kind of not seen enemy, because tackling COVID is different from tackling the ordinary disaster. In ordinary disaster is done, then we come to serve. But here, we serve together and while maintaining the safety of the volunteer. So I think this is the real challenge. But I think what we are also proud of this risk, as you see in the picture, they have to take care of the body, the jenazah. But I don't see any declining spirit of the volunteer. And this might be one of the values that PMI has. So when people are in difficulties, the volunteers has to come forward to serve the people.
Okay. Speaking of good spirit, during this pandemic, there are a lot of volunteer movements that aim to meet the demand for blood, and does PMI cooperate with them as well? Can you explain to us how does the PMI coordinate this movement?
We actually have a quite good network in terms of strategic institutions such as the ISN, the bureaucrat, the TNI, the police, the alumni association, and also other communities. So we're trying to work together with them and organize the blood donation in every communities, in many communities. We also use the social media, and I think that is quite helpful, quite effective media to keep the spirit of donating the blood, and also donating whatever they can to promote or to support the operation of COVID-19.
So speaking of social media, how has social media impacted people's awareness that they can donate blood and they should donate blood? Is that a big part of your campaign?
Yes, indeed. And during the operation, one of the social media watch, they said that the coverage of PMI social media is one of the biggest, because we have a decentralized system in terms that every branch, they will have to promote with their own social media. So from Aceh to Papua, they organize the social media campaign. I think that is very effective to reach people, and then to keep communication and relationship with the donor and volunteers.
I think it's such an important communication tool, especially for young people these days. And there's so many things we can learn. One of the things that I've learned throughout this pandemic is the need and the demand for convalescent plasma. So let's talk convalescent plasma, Pa. What is PMI's role in meeting the needs for convalescent plasma at this time? So it's not just getting donors for blood these days. There's a need because of COVID-19 for convalescent plasma as well. Is there things such as adding more equipment? Are things like that in place or necessary right now?
Yes, it was in June last year, 2020, then we initiated the research together with the Eijkman Institute. And we found out that in many countries, the plasma is quite effective to be kind of booster to increase the immunity. Then after the research, we decided to start to initiate the plasma convalescent donor. And surprisingly, the response from the people is quite impressive. And we organize many initiatives on the donor plasma convalescent. And now we serve already more than 70,000 the patient, and continue taking the donors. And then because of the decreasing cases of the COVID, then now we have already quite a good stocks in a blood center. So this is, I think, although the cases is declining, but we have to prepare to maybe we don't expect, but I think we have to prepare to the worst. So it is quite a helpful initiative.
Well, we're glad to hear that that situation is improving, because I remember when I first heard about convalescent plasma, there was a difficulty getting donors, not because people didn't want to, because people weren't aware that after they had contracted COVID-19, that their blood could actually be helpful to others.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it is true. And during the peak, you have to wait for maybe 4,000 queuing.
Wow.
But now, once you come to the blood center, if the stock is available, then you can be given you serve as the customer.
That is a huge swing. Yeah, that's great to hear.
That's a very nice gesture from PMI. And speaking of 76 years of PMI, what role has the PMI actually played in the international scene, especially in the Southeast Asia region, Pak Sudirman?
Yes, Anas. Naturally, Red Cross movement is a global movement, and we are well connected with the international community. We have regular meeting, regular discussion, especially during COVID. We monitor not only in each country but also in the region, because they say that COVID is a global pandemic. So although Indonesia maybe is declining, but if the neighbor country is still in trouble, then there is risk to be infected later on. So we work together very strongly with the international community in the Asia, in Southeast Asia, and also in the all over the world. And I'm part of the SecGen Forum, the Secretary General Forum, which meet every 2 months to update what is the situation of pandemic all over the world.
I see.
And also, I think thanks to the support from our national society, our neighbor country, from Australia, from US, from Japan, from Turkey, from Qatar, from Taiwan, Singapore, and we always supporting each other. And I think the challenge about pandemic is, in the past, when quote unquote normal disaster happened, only in the certain location the disaster is a great problem. But now it's happening all over the world. So I think even the international cooperation is more needed, because we can update each other, we can support each other, and including the exchanging the knowledge and practices how to support the people and government to tackle the COVID.
I see.
Thank you so much, Pak Sudirman, for your time. We certainly congratulate you and thank you for you and the entire Red Cross Society for all your hard work. 76 years is certainly no short amount of time. And all of us, citizens and residents everywhere, continue to need your support as well. So we hope that you stay healthy and stay safe. And again, Selamat Hari PMI.
Thank you, Pak
so much.
Sudirman.
Thank you, Shanas. Thank you, Paul.
Take care.
Good morning. Terima kasih.